The location was dramatic, 4,000 feet up atop New Hampshire's famed Mount Whiteface.
It was pretty nerve-wracking. I mean, it was fun, but my heart was pounding for good, for sure.
Matt Votto was on a secret mission.
Figured out, kind of when I was going to move into a certain position. I didn't want to make too much rustling in the bushes, but I found a nice spot to hide out.
He was armed and ready to shoot with his camera.
So I turned my shutter to silent so I could just shoot all I wanted without being heard.
Matt is an adventure photographer. People hire him to photograph their travels in the wild. He will also help you capture a surprise moment, like the one he hid in the bushes for. An outdoor lover wanted to propose to his girlfriend with a stunning backdrop. Matt hiked up with his camera to capture the moment, even a bottle of champagne for after she said yes.
I think it meant a lot, and I can see that it would mean a lot because, it's photos that you're going to have forever.
Popping the question is an age-old tradition, but nowadays, whether it's on ice or sand, you gotta make it memorable. Maybe even bring in an audience.
We actually met at the Dover Brick House on karaoke night on a Sunday night.
Jen and Lane Beatty hit it off that night, even formed a cover band where Lane played bass and Jen sings.
We dated for a long time. We met in 2009. And the proposal didn't come until 2015.
To make that proposal memorable, Lane decided to pop the question during a live show. While Jen was belting out hits, Lane nervously waited for the right moment.
After we were done with a couple songs, I realized that I was still too nervous to go on, so I kept thinking of more songs that she knew.
They were going to take a break after I sung a few songs, and then he just started talking to the mic, so at that point, I knew something was up.
And we just kept playing. And we probably played about 5 songs. And then finally I said, okay, I'm ready. And we stopped. I took the mic and made a little speech. And
I was very happy, but I just remember not taking the ring. I was just like, oh, yes, and Lane was like, are you going to put the ring on? Because I was just kind of in shock.
About a year later, the Rochester couple made it official. Yep, they even played a few songs on their wedding night.
So for couples out there, do you think New Hampshire is a good place to pop the big question?
I do.
Matt Goodwin runs NHTourGuide.com, which made a list of the best places to propose in the state. Places like the state's grand hotels, on Mount Washington, a theme park, or the racetrack.
So if you're a big NASCAR fan, you want to do it a NASCAR race. But if you like the quiet and nature part of life in New Hampshire, then you probably would want to do it somewhere out in the woods or at a waterfall.
Matt chose New Hampshire's Seacoast to pop the question to his fiancée, more specifically, on top of a lighthouse.
I thought about proposing there. I knew it was convincing my girlfriend to go out there was not going to be very easy. She's never been out there. It's very remote.
Matt volunteers at the White Island Lighthouse on the Isles of Shoals, a perfect spot for a sunset proposal. So he hired a charter boat.
A few weeks later, my girlfriend cautiously said she would go. So we met Jack at the dock and boarded his boat called Utopia, which was a very fitting name considering where we were going.
Ring in hand, he convinced his sweetheart to take a few photos at the top of the lighthouse.
I told her I wanted to take a photo of us, so I turned away from her and kneeled down to put my phone on the cast iron window frame. I took the ring out of my pocket, spun around on my knee, and asked her to marry me. So that was definitely an exciting day.
What did she say?
Oh, you want me to tell you what you said? You said yes.
If the top of a lighthouse takes your relationship to the next level, why not try some of New Hampshire's tallest peaks, too?
Couples who really love to be outdoors, they were like, that makes perfect sense. We go hiking all the time.
Kelsey Converse is a New Hampshire-based photographer who specializes in adventure elopements, capturing those memorable I-dos in wild locations. But if you want to capture the marriage proposal in an adventurous location, Kelsey will help you secretly make a plan, which can mean hiking in an entire meal.
For proposals, a lot of the times what I'll do is I'll build like a little picnic setup for them. So usually it includes like a little carpet or a blanket and some food and just like kind of a little bit of decor, usually champagne.
Once it's set and ready,
I hide so they can't hear me or see me. And then when it's happening, I like kind of like pop out of the bushes and do my thing. What's cool about what I do is generally as soon as it's happening, I can just show myself because they will not know that I'm there because they're not focused on anything else, just like what's in front of them.
and these photos allow them to relive that moment in detail. A moment that more and more includes a third person waiting in the distance to capture your special moment.